Pughe here from Music Maker Foundation. Today we're looking at Gail Ceasar's arrangement of Freight Train. Gail plays with a thumb and one finger. On this particular tune she was playing without a thumb pick. That gives her a little bit of a thumpier sound. The other tunes I've seen her do, she's worn a thumb pick, so this is a different sound. And it also changes perhaps the timing just a little bit because of how you attack the string. So it's an important detail if you want to get Gail's sound. There are 4 chords in this song. There is a C chord, a G chord, an F chord, and an E7 chord. Gail's going to play the C chord with the standard fingering. Fingers 3, 2, 1 on strings, finger 3 on string 5, 2 on string 4, finger 1 on string 2. The G chord is the standard fingering. The F chord, Gail is actually going to thumb over. She is going to put her first finger on the second string, her second finger on the third string, her third finger on the fourth string. So she has a little F chord there, and she's going to thumb over and grab the low F with her thumb. This is a little bit of a trick. It actually makes it a little bit difficult to get the string really down, and so you get just a little bit of a thumpier sound than if you bar it. I'm better at barring, so I'm going to bar it. Now on the E7, it's a 2-finger E7, finger 1 on the 3rd string on G sharp, finger 2 on the 5th string on a B. Now on all these chords, she's going to move the top note around. So we start off, there's kind of a pickup measure, a little introductory measure, where she rakes her thumb across the C chord from string 5 all the way up to string 1. And then there'll be 2 measures on the C chord. I'm going to look at the thumb first. So it's going to go thumb on 5, and then it's going to brush on 2 and 3. Thumb on 5, brush on 2 and 3. So we've got a straight, steady 4 there, and because she's brushing on those 2 strings, you're actually getting an accent on the 2 and 4. So she's accenting the offbeats. Now she's going to sort of put the melody over that. So we'll have a G, E, D, C. If we put the 2 parts together, now we're going to a G. Very similar. She's going to hit the low string, the 6th string, G, and then she'll brush strings 4 and 3. So it'll be straight 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this song has in Gail's arrangement there's amazingly little syncopation. This makes the syncopation that there is very effective. So there'll be, at the end of this line, there will be 1 syncopated note. So we'll start off, we'll have a B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that last B will not be in sync with the thumb. The other notes will be in sync. So it's 1, 2, 4. Now she's going to do a walk down. Will still be on the G chord. The thumb is going to be just a little different at the end of the second measure of the second line. So first measure is the same. Second measure starts off the same, but now she goes G to B. So kind of leading us strongly into the C chord that will follow. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight down, a C scale from G, G, F, E, D, and then we'll get to a C chord and a C melody note. So there was that interesting bass note there to lead us back into the C. Now, we'll have two measures on C. First measure, the thumb is the same, 5, and then strumming. Now, Gail does something here that I would recommend people, not do. She gets away with it. It sounds great. Doesn't sound as good when I do it. She'll hit the open low E on the bottom of the C chord. This is going to give her a very deep bass, but it's a weaker note on the bottom. So it's in the C chord. It's not against the rules, but it's risky. If you get away with it, it sounds great. If you don't, it doesn't sound so good. So the melody now jumps around a bit. And there at the end of that second measure of the second line, we had another syncopated note. That E will be in between the bass notes. So if we put those two C measures together, now if we get to the third line, we're on the E7. She's going to hit the low E, and on 1, then she's going to brush strings 4 and 3 on 2, then the low E, then just string 4, because the melody is going to go from E to F. And she's going to move the first finger to get that F. It's kind of an interesting trick. So on that E7, the melody is 2, 3, 4, 1. And if we put that with the bass line, and that leads us into the F. She's going to thumb over and hit the 6th string, then strum 4 and 3, 6, 4 and 3. So kind of what we expect for two measures on F. The melody is going to be C's and D's. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we put those two parts together, now we're on the fourth line, the last line. We've got that one measure on C, same thumb, 5, brush, 5, brush, and then it goes to the G, and it'll be 6, brush, 6, brush, and the melody will be half notes, and so it's lined right up with the bass. And now we're to a C, and a C melody note, and the C bass note. But she's going to do that thing of sneaking that 6th string in there. So this song, Freight Train, was written by Elizabeth Cotten. I'll play just a little bit of Elizabeth Cotten doing this tune. Elizabeth plays the guitar upside down and backwards from my point of view. She plays a righty guitar flipped over lefty. So her first finger plays the bass notes and her thumb plays the melody. I spent several days once trying to get the first two measures and gave up. But this has an enormous effect on the sound and the phrasing. So I really recommend that you listen to Gail do this, but also go listen to Elizabeth do this, and you can see there's a lot of similarities and some important differences. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope to see you back in a few weeks for another tune. Until then, have a good day.